everyone? Yes, oh, I understand. Hello. Hello, Alyssa! Welcome to you. Welcome to you. Okay, a few more. MMR has just joined. Welcome, MMR. And to all of you who just joined, hello, welcome. Remember to share the live so we learn together with many more people today. Yay! Alright, everyone, before we start, of course, my non-stop plug and announcements. But this is all for you, that's why I'm announcing them. So to those of you secondary 4 students, actually secondary 3 also invited. We have an O-level oral boot camp for the month of July to give you one final important revision boost before your O-level oral examinations. Yeah, final reminders, examination strategies, final practices with very commonly tested topics for O-level orals. This is your time to give yourself the final preparation that you need before O-level oral exams. Okay, you use them to stalk people. I have 5 accounts. Oh my goodness, Emma, that's a lot of accounts. Oh, thank you for the gift, Alyssa. What a generous lady you are. Okay, hello people who have just joined. Hi. So yes, talking about the O-level oral bootcamp, our very expert secondary teachers. Am I pointing at the right place? No, I'm pointing at the wrong place. Very expert secondary teachers will be the ones who will be handling the classes for you. Go and check the details from our link or sign up from the link in our bio. These are actually the topics that we'll be covering. One very wonderful thing, if you sign up for all 3 lessons, you actually get 1 extra essay revision lesson, which is so good in it's so good because you get to learn writers and work essays that are actually very good vocabulary. Plus, you get to learn how to adapt these essays for your examinations. All right, for today, people of the world. Hello to those who. Okay, you see, this is another Emma saying hi. Is this the same Emma and Bunny? Okay, today we're doing SNGS CHI, okay, P5 end of year. So if you are already older in primary school, it's a good time for you to refresh your English skills. However, if you are P4, P5, P6, this is a good revision for you before your end of year examinations, or for P6 before your PSLE. Okay, people, are we all ready? Are we all ready? No. We are going to start with something very easy. Something very easy, people of the world. Thank you for liking the video. Okay, everyone. First question is so easy. One quick read. Even without the choices, you'd probably get the right answer. Okay. It was Mr. Tan and not Miss Lee who painted the wall all by blank. Okay. Now Alyssa, this very smart girl, is already suggesting what to do and how to break down the entire question. So Alyssa, you say remove the part in the comma, smart girl, and you're saying your answer is number 2. So, who among you agrees with Alyssa's answer? Is it really all by himself? Who else? Emma, thank you for liking the live. Now at the moment, because you only have 10 fingers, you may type in your answer as well. Okay. Yeah, Kai. Hello, Kai. Hello. Okay. Yeah, it's himself. Very good. Okay, it's pretty straightforward. Thank you. So if you look at this, like what Alyssa said just now, there's a comma here. Whatever is in here is an additional info. It's not your main subject. Okay, it's an additional info. This is I'm gonna use a black thing here. Distractor. Don't get distracted by the additional info, because your main subject is Mr. Tan. And Mr. Tan is, from the word Mr. is male. Therefore, the answer is congratulations. Cherry, thank you also for your answer. It's number 2. Yay! very happy for all of you because you've all gotten the answer correctly. Now, Ronnie is just expecting that we consistently get the right answers for the next questions. Okay. And number 2. Let's move on. Number 2, people. Number 2. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Ooh, quantifiers. Quantifiers. Let's have a quick read. I wanted to buy the toy, but it cost 2 blank money. I could not afford it. Am I saying 4? Kai is much. Intuition is 4. Let's see intuition if your intuition is correct. Cherry also 4. Okay, let's break it down, people. Okay, so we're basically looking at money, right? Money, is it countable or uncountable? Okay, as a noun. Now, C, type C for countable, type U for uncountable. The moment you get this, you are getting there. You are closer. So intuition is saying money is uncountable. Okay, Alyssa, money as a concept is uncountable. Yeah. Therefore, if we know this is uncountable, we can start. Oh, so many of you think it's countable. Yes, money is actually uncountable. Okay, so we can start to cancel. Now that we know that money as a general concept is uncountable, what 2 answers can we cancel from the choices? What can we cancel? We cancel 2 choices. What 2 letters can we cancel? Okay, but you can count money. Okay, Alyssa, to clarify. So, for example, dollars. You can count dollars. $1, $2, $3. But the general concept of money, as in money in itself, is actually considered uncountable. Yeah? So, what can we cancel? Intuition says 1 and 3, very good. Few and many cannot anymore because these are 4 countable nouns. Well done. Now, we're getting closer, people. Now, we left you little and few. But now, here comes the thing, because these are both for uncountable. So it says 2 here, and if you look at your clue, it says, I could not afford it. If you cannot afford, does it mean it costs too much or too little? It costs too much. That means, ding, 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 it's expensive. Okay, it's expensive, therefore it costs too. Very good. 2, number 4. Too much. Well done. Very good. Very good. Well done. Good job. Okay. So I know sometimes, oh my God, this is so easy. Why must go through all these steps? You'd rather want to be very careful. Because sometimes what causes your wrong answers is the careless mistakes because we rush things. Okay. Now, we go to number 3. Number 3, we keep repeating until it becomes second nature. Okay? And number 3, let's talk about grandmother, people. Grandmother. Grandmother blank for her medical checkup annually as she has several health issues. Oh, grandma. Okay? So, we're talking about tense here. Our issue for today, ladies and gentlemen, is tense. Oh, you gotta charge, of course, charge. Cherry is saying number 2. Intuition is also suggesting number 2, and Alyssa number 2. Now, you all seem to be very confident with number 2. Can you tell me what 2 words, okay? You type in 2 keywords from the question, okay? These 2 keywords tell you that the answer is number 2. I just need 2 keywords. Let me see how good you are. I need 2 words from the question. That is your 2 biggest clue. That's why you've arrived to the right answer. I need 2 words though. So Cherry, you've given me 1 word. Alyssa, you've also given me 1 word. Intuition is also 1 word. There's now 1 more word that you have to see. Hello, Miss Mosey! Welcome, welcome. Okay, intuition says annually and has. I see. Okay. Now, Good job. The first big word is annually. Okay, annually is because, well done. When an action is habitual or when it's repeated, yeah? Repeated action, that means to say habitual or repeated action, that means to say it's present. Okay, present tense. Okay, so she takes a bath every day. I hope you take a bath every day. Now, she goes for a walk every Tuesday, like that. So if it's habitual, if it's a repeated action, we know it's present tense. So present, that goes to show I can cancel this, because they're not in simple present tense. Now we're down to knowing whether it's singular or plural. I think some of you have said has. Has was a good word, but I think the major one would just be grandma, because grandma is the main subject, and grandma is only one grandma, yeah? Singular. Therefore, your answer is correct. That is a number 2. Yay! Well done, people. Well done. Good job. Good job. Hello, thank you for liking the live. It's a comma. The name is just a comma. Okay, well done. Let's move on to very simple test of your prepositions. Very simple test of your prepositions, people. Remember to follow us if you haven't yet. Okay, now, and like and share, follow us. Hello. Now, number 4, let's move on, everyone. Very quick for your answer, huh? Oh, Joel. Hello, Joel. Is it Joel or Joel? I'm sorry if I've mispronounced your name. Now, all the flights were either postponed or cancelled, blank the heavy storm. Now, you want to talk about the heavy storm being an ongoing phenomenon, and that something happens when it's happening. So, pretty obviously, cancelled. Now, it's Mozi, listen to me. If you go and say all the flights were postponed or cancelled by the heavy storm, heavy storm is the one postponing and cancelling, Cannot, right? By is the doer, right? But it's technically not the heavy storm doing it. But it's the heavy storm causing it, okay? Because while it's happening, that's when flights get cancelled and postponed. I say while it's happening because those of you who gave the answer, let me see your answers, Those of you haven't answered yet. This is so hard. Is it hard, Emma? Then it's good that it's hard, okay? We learn from it, okay? Now, Alyssa is saying number 4. Oh, it's Mosey is 2, Alyssa is 4, Joel is 3. Now, all the flights were either postponed or cancelled. You have to say, looking at heavy snowstorm as the phenomenon, the answer is actually number 4. Correct, yeah? Now, so you talk about it that when it's happening, of course, they have to make a decision to keep everyone safe. It has to be number 4. All right, well done. Let's see. I'm going to put a star on this one. Star. Commonly tested question. Now. If Sally blank litter on the floor, she will pick it up. Now, you have the word if here. Therefore, what question are we trying to deal with here that starts with letter C? We are dealing with what kind of question, people? What kind of question? Sherry is already giving me an answer. Intuition as well. Hello, Jasmine. Hello, Shri. Come and learn with us. Okay, if question. it starts with C. It's an if question, correct? But normally when you use if, it's because you're talking about what? Very good, Mosey. You're talking about conditions. So this is a conditional question. Well done. Now, so there is an if statement, and then there is this other statement. Now remember, there are 3 types. There are 3 types of if. If I can, I will. If I could, I would. If I had studied, I would have passed. And And those three types, number one, let me see if you remember what I just said. First one is if I can, I what? Hi, Colette! Welcome. Okay. By FH.com also gave an answer. Okay. If I can, wrong. If I can, I will. Okay. What it means is that when you use present, this will be future. Okay, moving on. Conditional number 2. Listen carefully. If I could, I what? Now give it a try. If I could. Oh, Jasmine, you got it correctly. Okay, I'm gonna move a bit to show you guys. Very good. Why am I going to the wrong side? Very good. You got it correctly. So conditional number 2 is if I could, I would. Okay? That means to say, look carefully. You have your past here. Therefore, you use would. Okay? Well done. Now let's go to the third conditional, which is, let's choose the color this one. Purple. If I had studied, what do you think happened? I would have. If I had studied, what's your answer? I what? Would have. Very good. I would have passed. Well done. So this goes to show, right? Look at, once again, the pattern. If the if statement is had, taken, had, studied, had walked, had run, the second statement would become would have. So from these three types, which type is our question number 5? Is it conditional 1, 2, or 3? Choose wisely. I have just given you a very long explanation.
5.
What question are we dealing with?
2.
Off madam! Off madam is saying, teacher, we are dealing with conditional type 1. Off madam is saying 1. Intuition is also saying 1. Well done, people! That one makes me so happy. The rest is very happy. Good job. Pay attention to all the three. If you remember these 3 sentences, right, I suggest you memorize these 3 sentences, then you will know the pattern of how each conditional should be written. So this one, if you see, right, will, it says will here. So you know that we're dealing with conditional 1. Therefore, we go for number 2, which is the present tense. Good job! Well done! Before you remember the 3 types of conditional, then you go and say, if I can, I will. If I could, I would. If I had studied, I would have passed. Okay, I'll get back to that. That's your ticket to leave TikTok. Alright, halfway through here. Be strong, people, be strong. Next one is an easy one. Okay. This one, what kind of rule is this, Teacher James has a name for this rule, Joel, yes, the answer is number 2. The girl blank the principal praised during the assembly is my sister. Wow! Emma hates is a very strong word. Let's be careful with our usage of this word. A burger is the hamburger roll. Because the words, hello, Teacher James, thank you for the gift. See, Teacher James is very happy that you remember the burger. Okay.
Thank you,
now,
thank you.
Difference, banana, la la la. I like your name. Banana, la la la. Yes, the difference between who and whom. Suddenly, what? Teacher Jamie suddenly appear. Yes, Teacher Jamie's is omnipresent. She's everywhere. She will suddenly appear when you least expect it. Yeah? Reza is saying number 2. Good job. So it's hamburger rule because it is sandwiched between two noun or pronoun. Noun or pronoun. So we have the hamburger. So we use ding 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 ding. Boom. Good job. Good job. Okay. Oh, well done. Hamburger. Okay. Or you can also draw two people like that. Two people like that. That means it's being guarded by two people. We also call this the bodyguard rule. Like that. Okay. Okay. Teacher Mitsuko, I don't know when to use whom. I don't get it. Okay. So it's Mozzie. We call it the hamburger because normally when you use whom, it's always preceded by a noun or a pronoun, and what comes after it is a noun or a pronoun also. That's why I put two human beings at the sides. The moment you see a noun or pronoun here, a noun or pronoun here, as long as these two nouns and pronouns are not referring to the same person, this is a whom question. Is that clear, Mozzie? Ah, yeah. Clarify to me if that's clear. So Mozzie, that's why teacher Jamie's always remembers and always reminds you to remember the hamburger rules. See if it's sandwiched between two different nouns or pronouns. Can? Okay, yes. Well done, people. Elder sister studied. Okay. Reza is very excited. She's already in number 7. She's already there before we reached. Well done. Okay. Let's see if it's correct, Reza. Now, my elder sister studied law blank Nanyang University before she graduated. Okay. Very simple prepositions, but let's see if you're good at your preposition usage. Okay. Now, I have a few. Oh, we have some differences, people. Now, Reza is saying number 1. Alyssa is saying 1. Intuition is saying 1. Emma, however, is saying 2. Off Madam is saying 1. Cherry is 1. Now, people, I'm very sad because for the first time, the majority of the answers are wrong. Okay. I'm gonna give you one more chance. Hasta mañana. Hello, hasta mañana. I know, there's a song, hasta mañana, you know. if I'm gonna sing every single name that has a song, it's gonna be a concert. Very good. Thank you. Thank you for the gifts. Hasta mañana till we meet again. That's a song, people. Do you know that song? Oh my god, I'm so old. It's either I'm old or I'm weird. Okay. Okay. I see that you have reconsidered your answers. People, okay, let's talk about this. We're talking about your elder sister studying at this university. We're talking about what usually is the preposition that you use when you're referring to which educational institution is your elder sister in. Okay? Now, I think most of you are always mostly confused with in Nanyang University or at Nanyang University. So that means that stands for on and from, because on most likely you already know, position on the surface, right? It's on the table, on the surface, or it's most likely usually used by specific expressions like on campus, but you don't really say she studied law on. You don't really use that, okay? From is it means like the origin. Well, you can also say from Nanyang, but that's not where we're not talking about where she is from. It indicates where someone graduated from, not where they studied. We want to indicate where she studied. Yeah. So at this point, you are confused between in and at. When you're talking about a very specific place, especially for referring for educational institution, the usual preposition for that is at. Can? Yes. Now to clarify, why can't we use in? Yeah. So in is like normally, right, you use it inside a place. Inside a place. A place. Said majority wrong, so it's 2. You answered the correct answer based off of my clue, huh? inside a place or within certain limits. Okay, certain limits. Not commonly used, especially with the word study and referring to an educational institution. All right, all right, all right. We struggled a bit with that, but we made it through. So congratulations, we made it to question number 8. Yes, a very easy question tag. Question. Our runners have qualified for the upcoming semi-final round, blank bay. Obviously, this is a question tag, and some of you are very smart enough to explain to me how this process goes. Yeah. Have is positive, as explained by Alyssa, so haven't. Cherry also says haven't. Emma also says haven't. Hasta mañana. May 1st. Ayok. Well done! Okay? I think pretty obviously, we have here, have qualified, so this is positive. Now, what we want to do then is to make this a negative. So, we add the word not. So, if we add the word not, have not, it becomes haven't. Good job, people! Make it tricky. Remember how there are tricky ways that some examiners do to kind of like trick you into an answer in question tag. So while you think sometimes it may be easy, still be very careful when you're dealing with this. Okay? And number 9. Be strong, people, be strong. Let's go. Blank, we change our habits. We will continue to pollute the environment. Okay? Okay. I am back. Hello, intuition. Welcome back. May 1st, I yoke you. Sherry, Alyssa are all saying number 1. I think this is pretty obvious. We are talking about one single condition. So that means to say, very good, Alyssa. Unless we change your habits, that means the only way, we have to change your habits. Unless we change our habits, we will continue to pollute the environment. Well done. Good job. Okay, you're very good with your conjunctions, people. Now, let's end strong, but let's end with something that is so huge that it takes a lot of practice to even master this area of grammar. Dun-dun-dun-dun. A tense. I'll give you some time to take it in, people. My cousins blank in Australia since they were born. Think of Madame, I see 4. I see 4. May 1st says 4. Susie says 1. I see 4. Okay, tomato. Thank you for participating. Thank you for the follow, tomato team. Well done. Now, you're all saying it's number 4. Okay. Your clue is since they were born. Okay, so we're looking at tense where it started in the past, it continued onto the present, and it's ongoing until now. We're looking for continuous. And because it started in the past and it's still continuing now, you are all correct. It's number 4. Yay! Because number 4 is present, perfect, continuous. That means started. Okay, started in the past. Hold on, I move it up a bit, Started in the past, continued to the present. Good job. Now, what are all the other answers? Okay, let's just quickly debunk these answers. We're living is past continuous. Past continuous from the word past. It was ongoing in the past and not necessarily ongoing in the present. So, sorry, cannot. Okay. Will be living from the word will. This is future continuous, so I don't need to explain this. It should be something that you think will continuously happen, ongoing at a specific time in the future, so cannot. But teacher, why not had been living? This is past perfect, okay? Remember when it's past perfect, it's happening all in the past and it's ongoing until a certain point in the past. It's not reaching the present. So the right answer is number 4. Good job. Well done. Yeah, you finished it. Now it's time to test your vocabulary skills, people. Are we ready? I love the calm music in the background. Okay, shout out to our audio team. Who chose? You chose the background? Okay. Yuki is very happy with your comment, Kai. Okay. Admin Jean is resting today. Okay. Uh-huh. Now, time to test your vocab skills, people. There's music. Oh, you want to hear Emma, huh? Emma cannot hear the music. Okay, there is background music, Emma. I'll give you 2 seconds of silence. It's there, right? Emma. Okay, off Madam. Off Madam is here for business. He immediately gave the right answer, May 1st as well. Oh, but we seem to have a combination of 1 and 3. Think about it carefully, everyone. Think about it carefully. And not teaching today. All right, let's go through. Winning first place in the tennis tournament. Okay, something very quick. You are talking about a tournament. Was easy for Pete. So winning first place in the tennis tournament was easy for Pete. Peter, not Pete. Peter, as all his blank were not as skillful as he was. All his what? Not as skillful as he was. So he is in a tournament, therefore he is competing. Okay? He is competing. I need a very specific word that talks about Peter's relationship with the people he is competing with. Therefore, if you think about that very specific word that I'm looking for, the answer that talks about you, Peter, and his relationship with the people he's competing with, it should be number. Is it 1 or 3? 1 or 3? It's number 3. Well done, number 3. Okay. Teacher Mitsuko, why not athletes? Okay, so athletes is a very general term. Okay, these are people. Let me just draw. These are people, yeah, skilled in sports. Yeah, teacher, it talks about tennis. So why not athletes? Because athlete does not necessarily talk about them competing against Peter. So there could be athletes there watching the game, yeah? Or athletes competing in the game. Or even the referee can be an athlete as well. We need a word very specific about Peter competing against these people who were not as skillful as he was. Yeah? And the specific word for it is opponents, because opponents mean that people you are competing against. These are people you are competing against. So we need the most appropriate word in the context. Of course, why can't we use spectators? Let me ask someone, huh? Why can't we use spectator? Kai. Okay, why not use spectator? Who are spectators? Are these the people that Peter is playing with? Why spectator cannot? Huh? Hello, Gabrielle. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Okay. Why not Kai or Mosey? They're not competing with Peter. So what are the spectators doing, Mosey? If they're not competing with Peter, what are they doing there? Spectators are doing what? Tallying the score, tallying the points. They are audience watching. Very good, Mayfans! Correct. People who watch, these are people watching the event, not the ones competing. Very good, Mayfans. Good job, Mosey. And of course, participants, of course, Peter and the ones and his opponents are all participants. Again, it's a very generic term as compared to like athletes. It's not a very specific word that we're looking for. So number 3 is the right word. Good job, everyone. Let's move on to number 12. Number 12. Now, the girl did not stop crying until her mother blanked and bought her the toy. What an emotional blackmail. So she kept, and then mother bought the toy. Then she stopped crying. So she kept crying until her mother what? So you are dealing with, what are these words first and foremost? Who can tell me what do you call gave in, gave out, gave back, gave away? What are these words? Who can tell me? 1 plus 1 minus 1. 1 plus 1, 2 minus 1 is 1. So your answer of Madam is 1. Okay. We are dealing with what here? These are all PV. PV stands for... What does PV stand for? Hello, people who just joined. Remember to follow us if you haven't yet. Now, gave in is to appease someone. Yeah, but I'm asking about what kind of words are these? Where do they belong in the English grammar? Especially when you pair a verb to a different preposition, it changes the meaning. So take in is different from take out, right? So these are called a phrasal what? Phrasal. Phrasal. Who can give me the next word for this one? I thought just verbs, phrasal verbs. You thought just verbs? You were almost there. Thank you, Brad. Brad, thank you for the bread. Phrasal verbs, very good. Now, you are all looking for the right phrasal verb, so the girl did not stop crying until her mother blanked and bought her the toy. What is your answer? Which phrasal verb? Cherry is saying 1, 1, 1, 1. You're all correct. Gave in. Yay! Now, why number 1? What does gave in mean? That means if you give in, you surrender, right? You finally, after so much, I want the toy, I want the toy. You finally agree after refusing for some time. For a period of time. Very good. But, of course, what I always tell my students is, discover the meaning of other phrasal verb. Now, what does it mean to give out? Okay, this one pretty straightforward, yeah. Give out, you distribute, yeah? Or sometimes, give out can also mean it stopped working. Yeah, so for example, I say the batteries are likely to give out soon, okay? It can also mean stop working, all right? Now, give back, okay, give back is obviously return. And give away, a giveaway, you give it away, okay? Okay, very good. Number 13, strengthen your vocabulary, people. Let's go. The town was completely blanked by the earthquake. All the buildings collapsed and people were left homeless. It was left what by the earthquake? The town was completely what? Give me your answer. Take it in. IOQ says 3. Mozzie 3. Bread 2. Okay, we have a variation, people. We have a variation. Let me see what else. I need to see a bit more so I see if there's a majority or if it's completely set up, if it's completely 2 different answers altogether. I see. Cherry is also 2. It's interesting. The town was completely blanked by the earthquake. All the buildings were collapsed. Okay, obstructed is to disrupt or block something, no? Now, remember, we're looking for words. We're looking for a word that talks about the damage left. The damage left by the earthquake. Yeah. So May 1st is saying number 3. I want to visualize the entire damage left by the earthquake. So, if we talk about the severe damage, the word is actually, yes, correct, it's Mosey. Correct, May 1st. It's number 3. Good job, okay? So, in the context, we're looking for something that talks about the immense damage left by the earthquake. Because if you look at the additional sentence, it says, the building collapsed and people were homeless. So it was a huge devastation now. Now, teacher, why can't we use obstructed? Because obstructed means to block or hinder, okay? So there's kind of like progress, or there's kind of like blockage, but it does not necessarily talk about the entire damage caused by the earthquake. So it's not the word. Uprooted, of course, people. Uprooted cannot use, right? Normally you talk about this when you're pulling out something from its roots. Normally you talk about this with plants, right? From its roots. Okay? Overpowered, overpower, not the right word. We talk about this when defeat, it's like defeat or overcome with superior strength. Okay, yeah. So those of you who managed to get it for number 3, good job! All right, moving on. Let's move on to number 14. Oh, interesting. His description of the incident was such an a blank, that everyone found it hard to believe him. Okay, so he talked about the incident. Everyone found it very hard to believe him. Why do you think so? How did he describe the incident that everyone did not want to believe him? So Brad, Mayfers, Amadon, Mozzie are all saying number 3. Number 3, exaggeration. You are all correct. Yay! Very good. I think we're all very familiar with exaggeration with people, martyrs, a lot of people in our lives that we all know probably. We all at least know one exaggerated person in our lives. Now, exaggeration is when you make something seem larger or seem more important or better or worse than it really is, okay? You bloat it, okay? You make it seem, if it's important, but you make it very important. Or it was nothing, but you make it, oh my God, the incident, she was crying, you know? Oh my God! There was blood everywhere. And then it was like she just tripped and fell, and then she stood up and went home. But when he described the incident, he was like, there was blood everywhere, everyone was screaming and crying, like that. So that's exaggeration. You make it worse, or you make it better, or you make it more important than it really is, okay? But of course, let's see the definitions of the other word. What's, okay, very easy, very easy. Extravagance, of course, this one talks about excessive, okay, excessive spending. What an extravagant person. Explosion, of course, this one already know. Exhilaration, what feeling is exhilaration? If I'm exhilarated, that means I'm what? Huh? I'm what? She's extremely exhilarated when she heard the news. Okay? Hello, busy mom. Welcome back. Happy. Very good. Exhilaration is excitement or happiness. And happiness. Good job. Good job. Good job. Okay. We're down to the last question for this set. For this section. Okay? The first few months in the army was tough for Jack. But once he got used to the rigorous training, it was blank from then on. What? Now you're faced with 4 idioms, 4 idiomatic expressions. Do you even know the meaning of these words or phrases? Now, if you are unsure, it's fine, but give it a try first. Which idiom do you think fits well here? It was tough for Jack at the beginning, but after he got used to the training, it was blank from then on. So we're looking for something that it was tough for him, but it was kind of easy for him moving forward. Which phrase do you think is that? Okay. Of Madame, Brad, busy mom. You all seem to be agreed. We have a consensus. You all think it's the number 1. And you are all, hold on, let me see if plain sailing is correct. But before I reveal it, let's look at the meaning of the other idioms. Now, water under the bridge. I go and give you an example. You know, it's okay. I know we used to fight, but all those fights are water under the bridge now. Oh, face water under the bridge. That means everything is, it's already the past. Everything is forgiven and forgotten. Yeah, past events. Okay, past events. Doesn't matter anymore. Putting problems aside. Very good. I like the definitions coming in. That are no longer Already forgive and forget. Or forgiven. Or forgotten. Okay. Bridge under the water. It's fine. No worries. No issues. Okay. Now, okay, that's out of the picture. It doesn't seem to fit the sentence. It's a roller coaster ride. What if I say life is a roller coaster? What do I mean? It's kind of like me using it as a metaphor, also an idiom. Life is a roller coaster. It means that it's filled with what and what? Huh? Roller coaster. Yeah, ups and downs. Good job. Highs and lows. Yes. That means roller coaster, many sudden. Okay. It has many sudden, extreme changes. Okay. Sometimes you're up there, happy, happy, happy. Then sometimes, unfortunately, it's not all roses and daisies. Sometimes it's a bit sad. Okay. So life is a roller coaster ride. Very good. Now, bells and whistles. Is this something familiar to all of you? Bells and whistles. Okay, it's just bells and whistles. So it's from the words. You can see from the choice of words. When you say bells and whistles, there's like additional accessories that are not really needed now. Just to make something more attractive, you add something a bit more. Additional features or accessories. Okay. And that is why, from all these meanings I've given you, none of them fits the question. So you are all correct! Yay! The answer is number 1. Plain sailing actually means it's smooth and easy. Smooth and easy progress. Good job, people. Good job. You're very good with your idioms. Learn an idiom every time. You can also use this for your composition or for your essay to beef it up, okay? Improve the vocabulary inside. Good job! Well done! All right. Time to move on to words, but you have to be smart enough to find what's the best synonymous word for the underlined words. And today, we'll talk about cats. But these are not cats. Today we're talking about meow cats, okay? Who have cats here? Do you guys have cats, or you prefer dogs, or you have both? Okay. Hello, Charlene. Oh, Charlene, cat. Cat. I said cat, and then somebody with a cat in their name just came in. What if I say, John? I said, John. I'm gonna summon a person named John. I'm going crazy, people. I'm just saying something. John, John, John. Don't have. Okay, so mod off mod don't have. Okay, now. Let's go and see and learn more about cats. Whether you have a cat or not, it's good to learn about them. Okay. Now, let's start. I'm gonna highlight which parts I've read. Okay. Cats love boxes regardless of shape. Scientists do not fully understand why cats have a preference for boxes, but they have a few theories. Cats seem to like boxes, okay? Now, preference. If you have a preference for something, you want it. You hate it, or you love it, or you wanna. If you have a preference for something. What is, can you give me a kind of like, you like it, okay? Bias towards, liking, you prefer it, you enjoy it more. Good job! Even if I don't show you the options, you're giving me the right words. If I show you the options now, it's pretty obvious, right? We're dealing with the word preference, okay? Preference. And you are all, hello Ryan Tar, thank you for joining. You are all correct! Yay! Well done. Let's talk about liking. You enjoy something, you like it, you prefer it, you favor it, okay? Cannot do need, right? Need is because, like, you need it for survival. Of course, they don't need it to survive. Some cats can live without boxes, so it's not it. Or obligation means it's a duty or commitment, okay? Commitment. Now, uh, respect is a strong admiration, but for preference, we go for liking. Good job, okay? So cats, we know cats seem to like and prefer boxes. Let's continue. Let's continue. The most popular one is that cats are naturally drawn to boxes because boxes offer security and shelter. So they are naturally drawn, okay? They're naturally drawn to it. It's like, I was about to say the answer. Good thing I stopped myself. Okay, now I'll show you the options and then tell me if which one is right. So cats are naturally drawn. You're looking for the word synonymous to naturally drawn to boxes. Okay. Brad is saying 4. Mayfest is 2. Ezra is saying 4. Okay, so we seem to have a combination of 2 and 4. I see it. Anyone else? Is it cats are naturally, as you say, number 4, instinctively drawn to boxes? Or cats are normally drawn to boxes? Which word is it? Which word is it? Okay. Now, let's talk about it. When you're naturally drawn to something, okay, that means innately, right? Innately, you are into it, okay? We're talking about a word that talks about it being innate, yeah? So, the actual word for something that's innate is actually number 4, instinctive. It's innate. So, if you, like teacher Mitsuko, why not usually or normally, okay? Why not? Because these two basically means typically. Typically, that means typically, like always, they always do it, but it does not convey sense of being, it does not convey being innate. Innate as in being instinctive, okay? It could be that they usually go to boxes or they normally go to boxes because there was a food in the box, right? The it being typical and normal, it could be not because they innately want it, it's because there's probably just other factors involved. But when you say instinctively, it's really very innate. It's the choice. It's something very automatic that comes from cats, yeah? So, good job, instinctively, people. Innate, it's from the inside. Hello, me. When you say it's innate, it's really from the inside. It happens very naturally. It happens very naturally that they automatically go for boxes. Yeah, they automatically go for boxes. Okay, now, so let's talk more about cats and their preference for boxes. Now, researchers, let's change the highlighter, people. What highlighter color do you want except for black? I will not accept black, of course, otherwise you won't be able to read. Highlighter color, Inside Out. Have you watched the movie? Okay. What highlighter color are we going for this time, people? My mouth is still full. Emma, you chew properly, huh, Emma? Chifa, hello, Chifa. Thank you for joining. Sorry, I say Chifa. Shifa. Okay, highlighter color. I'm gonna choose it, huh? Teacher. Let's choose orange. Okay, moving on. Researchers have found a significant difference between the stress levels of cats that had boxes and those that did not. They actually compared the stress level of cats with boxes and the stress level of cats with no boxes, okay? And they found a significant difference in their stress levels. So the word here that we're highlighting is significant difference. Here are your options, people. Here are your options for significant difference in the stress level, okay? The word is significant. And we're talking about the difference in their stress levels, okay? So if there's a significant difference in the stress levels of cats with boxes versus stress levels of cats with no boxes, what do you think? What does it mean to say there's a significant difference? Significant different. Okay, May 1st says 2. Me says new. Number 1, I see. Hello, Ryan. Thank you for joining. Welcome to you. Anyone else? So I have 1 and I have 2. What else? I want to see the majority and see where this is going. Are we all going for the right answer? Or will we have a divide amongst all of you? Okay. What else? Give it a try. There was a significant difference in the stress levels of cats with boxes and cats with no boxes. Xiaolong Bao! I love Xiaolong Bao! Hello! Welcome. Emma says number 2. So now we have 2 number 2s. Now, let's give it a try. So, if we are comparing the stress level, that means there was a huge difference. And you can see it, right? You can see the difference. It's something that you can really notice. So, the answer is number 2, noticeable. Okay? When you say new difference, cannot, because even if it's new, that doesn't mean that there's a noticeable difference in between. Okay? Interesting also does not talk about the huge difference, and unexpected could be so many things. Unexpected difference could be it's because the difference is the same, or the difference is so huge, or the difference is something that it does not really convey or imply something that's notable or important. So the answer is number 2. Very good! Let's continue talking about cats. Yeah. Now, the cats with boxes became accustomed to their surroundings faster and were more interested in interacting with humans. Wow. Now, let's change the highlighter color. Let's go for green. Another theory why cats love boxes is because boxes keep them warm. Compared to humans, cats prefer warmer temperatures. That could be why cats love to curl up in confined, pay attention, confined spaces such as inside a box. We are talking about confined spaces. Cats like confined spaces. People of the world, the word is confined. Spaces. Yeah. You have the options right there. Can you tell me which one here? Okay, Emma says 4. May 1st says 4. So you feel like confined. When something is confined, it's cramped, okay? When you say that something is confined, I'll tell you something. There's very little space, okay? So, Emma and May 1st, you are both... You are both correct. Yay! Talking about very little space here. We're looking for something with restricted space, okay? Restricted space. Yeah, good job, good job. Okay, cozy is something very comfortable, but comfortable doesn't mean small space, right? So cannot be. Hidden also doesn't mean little space, right? Or familiar also doesn't mean, it doesn't talk about a restricted space. So that means the answer pretty obviously is number 4. It's cramped. It's cramped. When something is very cramped, it's like very little space. Well done! Now, going to the last sentence, last 2 sentences, people. It helps them to preserve their body heat. It is no wonder then that cats are never far away from boxes. So, the boxes helps them to preserve their body heat. When you're preserving something, you're trying to what? If I'm preserving my energy, if I'm preserving, for example, the mummies preserve their bodies, right? Oh, what are they trying to do? conserve from mod. The word here, I need you to get the word. They're trying to save it. Save it from what? Preserve is very much like the word that starts with M. If I'm preserving my energy, am I trying to increase my energy, lower my energy, or keep my energy? That's the question, right? When you're preserving something, am I trying to increase, decrease, stay? What? You're Ari! May person of Madame, good job. You are trying to maintain it. That's what it means when you preserve it. And therefore, you've got the right word here. Yay! Good job. So that is number 2, you maintain. Yay! Now, I have one special extra section for all of you, but not comprehension close, not S&T. What do you think is it? It's part of booklet B, but something a bit easier than compre close, I would say. What do you think it is? Oh, Madame Editing, good job, good job. Let's go. Quick editing. Dun, 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 dun. And also, I like the editing today because it talks about an issue that's happening here in Singapore that we should be reminded about. Okay? Okay? Now, let's give it a try. Editing, remember, 6 grammar errors, 6 spelling errors, but on PSLE 2025, it's going to go down to 5 grammar and 5 spelling errors. But for this year, it's going to stay 6. How do I be in your class? You're already in my class, what, Emma? Now, people, what is it? Ooh, let me fix my hair. Okay, okay, let's try number 39 first, huh? Read along with me, don't go ahead with other numbers, huh? Now, let's go. While most people are snug in beds in their homes by midnight, the homeless are found sleeping at some void deck or staircase landing in Singapore. Yes, we have homeless people here. Many of these people lie on pieces of cardboard. Pieces, huh? People, I tell you how, this is a spelling error. Okay, I'm telling you right now. Please spell pieces for me properly. Okay? Dr. Yellow, IMH specialist. Hello, Dr. Yellow. Thank you. Thank you, Ari. Pieces as in you corrected the EI and you change it into IE. You are ding, 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 correct. It's IE instead of EI. Good job. Okay? Now, remember, what do I always tell you when you are correcting a spelling error? Correct only the spelling. Don't change anything else. Keep the tense, keep the word form of the wrong word. Later, you correct the spelling, but you change it to, for example, the wrong spelling is under, the correct spelling, the wrong spelling was cakes, but then you spell it cake. You change the word form. So even if cake is spelled correctly, because you omitted the S, you turn it into singular, you get it wrong. Keep the tense, keep the word form of the wrongly spelled word. Just correct its spelling. Okay? Now, moving on, people. A nationwide studying. Number 41. A nationwide studying. Studying here is spelled correctly, so obviously this is a grammar error. Okay? This is a grammar error, and this is talking about the word for. We're not looking for studying, we're looking for a noun of it, so study. Well done! Good job. A nationwide study on the homeless in Singapore indicated that most of them are poor and have weak social support. Look at how they spell social. This is obviously a spelling error. Most of them are poor and have weak social support. One letter is wrong. So, Dr. Yellow, May 1st, Ari, and Emma are correcting the second letter S. You are correct. Change the second S to a letter C. Good job, good job. So sharp. Support. Yep. Now, the plight, okay, plight. This word actually means plight is a difficult situation. Plight means a difficult situation, huh? Not flight, but plight, okay? The plight, that means you cancelled one letter. Plight, very good. It's not double I, people. It's only one I. Good job, good job. The plight, okay, the plight of these people, that means plight is a very difficult situation, okay? The plight of these homeless people deeply saddened Mr. Yo, okay? Saddened is also a spelling error. Now, can you spell saddened correctly for me? Okay. People deeply saddened Mr. Yo, okay? You double the letter Gulai, May 1st. I hope I'm pronouncing the name properly. Good job. Okay, saddened should be double D, saddened. Well done. Okay. Deeply saddened by Mr. Yo. So Mr. Yo did something, everyone. In July 2014, he found the organization called Homeless Hearts. Okay. Found here is obviously spelled correctly, so this is a grammar error. Okay. It's a grammar error. He found. Now, am I saying found? Anyone else? He found the organization called Homeless Hearts in July 2014. Emma, this is in the past. Okay. Says founded. I see. May 1st are founded. Very good, people. It's founded. Good job, good job, good job. Well done. Okay. Now, the mission of the organization is to help the homeless people be part of our community again. Community is spelled wrongly. Can you please give me the correct spelling of the word community? How to spell community properly of Madame? You double your M here. Only one I. May 1st gave the same word as of Madame. F isn't found in past tense. Okay, Emma, found here is a different word. Found is a different word. When you founded something, that means you created an organization. That's a different word from find, yeah? We're talking about a completely different word here. When you found something, or you founded something, that means you created and started an organization. Clear, Emma? I miss P5 editing. Oh, Helen 23 also spelled the right word. Well done. It's community with a double M and one I, huh? Community. Good job. Right. Every fortnight. How long is a fortnight, people? Don't tell me you only know this because of the game, huh? How long is a fortnight? Teacher, a fortnight, is it a game? 2 weeks, well done. Every fortnight. A team of dedicated volunteers, spelled wrongly. Can you spell volunteer for me, huh? Volunteers, huh? It is spelled wrongly, but it's in plural, so keep it plural, please. Okay? Now, dedicated volunteers, how to spell? Emma has given me the word of Madame. I see is very good. Very, very good. Volunteers. Well done. Okay, well done, well done. Okay, every fortnight a team of dedicated volunteers from Homeless Hearts conduct night walks in various parts of Singapore. Okay, read the entire sentence. Every fortnight a team of dedicated volunteers from Homeless Hearts conduct night walks in various parts of Singapore. So is the saying conducted? Who else has an answer? Please type it in. Type it in. Okay. Now, I'm waiting. Ronnie is also waiting. So Izzy is 8 has already given an answer. Emma says conducts. So I see 2 different answers. Now carefully check some clues here, yeah? It says every fortnight. Now remember what I told you? If an action is repeated and it's habitual, it's regular, you have to go for present tense. So it's present tense, therefore is 8. We cannot accept conducted. Now the next thing is whether we should know. Okay, teacher Mitsuko, I know it's present tense. Now I should know whether we do singular or plural. It's a team, and this is singular. Therefore, the word is conducts. Good job, Blue Sky. Good job, Emma. Of Madam. Well done. Okay. Well done. Now, moving on. They begin by give food and drinks. They begin by give food and drinks. Now, this is obviously spelled correctly, so this is a grammar error. Okay, Emma says giving, of Madame. Okay, they begin by giving. I think that's pretty easy. Good job, Blue Sky. Okay, they begin by giving food and drinks to the homeless whom are sleeping in the street. Now remember, whom has to be used in a hamburger. But is there a hamburger here? No, there's only one noun in one side. The other side is not a noun or a pronoun. Therefore is Blue Sky of Madame Emma are all saying the same words. Are you right? You are right. It's who? Good job. Okay. Then they sit and talk to them as friends. Okay. Last number. The homeless are not just a problem to be solved. They are people to be loved. We need to be seen, right? You say to be seen, to be taken. We need a past participle form of the word here. Hello, Angseng! Welcome! Past participle. You are all well done. Yay! Good job! And because you've been very smart and fast in doing editing, I'm gonna give you a bonus. SNT. Yay! Come on, slide, people. Very good. Type in the complete answer. A bonus question from teacher Mitsuko. Let's do a very easy SNT here, people. SNT. He stopped at the market to buy vegetables, then he went home. Very easy. You know this SNT is very easy. This whole round of SNT is so easy. Try number 1 first. Let's go. I need a full answer. Give it a try. He stopped at the market to buy vegetables. Thank you for the follow. Continue following, people. Continue following. Hello. Thank you very much. Before going to home, he stopped at the market to buy vegetables. Before going home, he stopped at the market to buy vegetables. Wow, very fast typers. You are all correct. Well done. Before he went home, this is number 1. And then he stopped at the market to buy vegetables. That's number 2. Good job. So if we put it here, before he went home, okay, he stopped at the market to buy vegetables. Well done. Very easy, right? Let's see if the next one is as easy as this. Okay. Hi, teacher Miss. Hello, Is this Ashlyn? Is that you, Ashlyn? Okay. And number 67, number 67. Yes, hello, Ashlyn. I miss you. Okay. Ashlyn, give me the right answers. We are in the last section. You are here, so I need you to give me the answers as well. Now, number 67. David decided to go home early. He was not feeling well. Wow, blue sky. That was fast. Feeling unwell, David decided to go home early. Feeling unwell, David. Oh, James Lee of Madame May 1st. Wow, wow, wow. He was not feeling well, so you properly converted to feeling unwell. Good job. Feeling unwell. Then you decided. Very good. David decided. Very good. Decided to go home early. Easy, no? Good job. Okay. This part of everything is very easy. But that means to say you have to be careful so that you get everything correctly. Number 68. He remained calm even though the dog was barking at him. Despite the fact that... Type in. Stretch your fingers, people. Stretch your fingers. Let us see. Despite the fact that the dog was barking at him, he remained calm. The same for May 1st. Emma, Ezra is back. Despite the fact that the dog was barking at him, he remained calm. Ashlyn also gave her answer. Yay! I'm very happy. Despite the fact that the dog was barking at him, he remained calm. Good job. The dog was barking at him, so he remained calm. Yay! Good job everyone. Now let's get a little bit more challenging, but not too much. This is direct speech to reported speech, but the usual changes were 4, right? Direct speech to reported speech, you change TP, right? Sorry. Bless you. Thank you very much. Remember, for direct speech to reported speech, you usually change the tense and then the pronoun. And if there is time there, you change time and then the place as well, or proximity. In this case, we only have, of course, the tense and then, the place and the pronoun. Let's see. Change all 3. Give it a try. Mother asked me if what? 10K! Yay! Thank you for the 10,000 likes! Yes. Okay. But first, send me your answers. Mother asked me if I wanted to go on a staycation this holiday, James, according to James. Who else? May 1st. Mother asked me if I wanted to go on a vacation this holiday. Now, okay, all 4 of you forgot to change one thing. You change the tense, you change the pronoun. But what about the word this? Very good! I see. So keep in mind this and that. So you have want. Oh, that one is very. You have want, you have this. Plus, of course, you have your pronouns. Yeah? So remember remember for the tense, go 1 tense backward. If it's present, go past. If it's past, go past perfect. That means the had has past participle. If it's past perfect, it already has had. then keep it past perfect, okay? But this one is present, so we go backward, we go past. So if I wanted, very good, wanted to go on a staycation that holiday. Good job! But I'm reminding you, okay, that's it. That's fine, Blue Sky. But I'd rather you commit your mistake here than you commit it, you know, somewhere else, examinations, or in front of people who are grammar Nazis. But sorry, I shouldn't have said that word. But it's just a safe space for you to commit mistakes. Okay, I welcome mistakes. I welcome wrong answers as long as it's not completely repeated. We learn from our mistakes. And for the last number today, important change of a word form from one of the words. Now, Sume hid her friend's book in the locker as she was mischievous. Importantly, there's one word here that you need to change from an adjective into a noun. James Lee, that was quick. Out of mischief, Sume hid her friend's book in the locker. Let me see. What form? Emma, there's one word here you need to change the form. It means find the adjective and then change that adjective into a noun. Let's see. Out of mischief, Sume hid her friend's book in the locker. Blue sky, blue sky. Out of mischief, okay, off madame. Blue sky, you slay. It's correct. Yay. So, Emma, we are actually referring to the word mischievous. Okay. Mischievous is an adjective. You use it to describe, right? We need it to turn into a noun. And so, we change it into, what is the noun for mischievous? Ding, 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 ding. Mischief. Yes. Yeah. Out of mischief. Okay. Sume hid her friend's book in the locker. Well done! Good job, people. Good job. You've been very strong and very smart. I'm gonna give you 5 words. Let me give you 5 words to turn into. I'll give you 5 adjective and then turn the adjective into a noun. Ken, let me see if you can. Try it with me. Okay. So I give you adjective. Turn it into a noun. Ready? Before I let you go, huh? Practice. So you learn how to convert. What if my adjective is beautiful? She's very beautiful. What is the noun of beautiful, people? Dun, 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 dun. Quick. The noun of beautiful is dun, 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 dun. Beauty. That was quick. Beauty. Good job. How about the noun of strong? She's very, very strong. Okay. That lady is very strong. What's the noun? Dun, dun, dun. I give you your magic word is my. This is your magic word. Yay! Strength! Very good. You don't say my strong, right? You say my strength. Good job. That was a quick and easy one. Let me give you another one. I'll give you another one. What if I give you the word beauty? We have beauty, we have strength. I will change an adjective. I will change it into a verb. Okay, I'll give you another one. Let me make it a bit challenging. Let's say I give you a verb. The verb is propose. What's the noun? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Propose, 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 propose. Wow, James Leah, very fast. A verb is an action word, Emma. Very good, Gaspatrodino. It's proposal. Proposal. Okay, I give you another verb. One more, huh? What if the word is accommodate? You are accommodating someone. What is the noun for accommodate? Wow, very fast. Wow, accommodation. Good job. Accommodation. Well done. Double M. Okay, last one. Last one. Strong people. Last one. What is the noun for I see you? What's the noun for see? There's a bit of delay there. Gaspatrodino, very good. It's sight. Well done, people. Well done. Good job. Okay. You ended up strong. I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of you. But of course, before we go, please be reminded that we are running our O-Level Oral Bootcamp on July. So give yourself one final boost before your O-Level Orals with us here in Writes as a Work, where we go with our very experienced Writes as a Work teachers. Plus, we are going through some very commonly tested O-Level Oral exam topics. We'll teach you how to structure your responses correctly and properly so that the examiners can follow your train of thought. And of course, we help you to beef up your content knowledge about these topics so you have something to say and you know how to say it. All right? Thank you so much, everyone, for watching us today. This is Teacher Mitsuko. I hope to see you again.